Trapped in the concept, falsely accused, was used, and misled, bitch, I'm hoping you fucking rest in peace. Now the fact that I'm alone is fucking.
Hey, what's Gucci, guys? It's your boy, SSJK out the first Black Super Saiyan. Gosh. It's your boy, SSJK out the first Black Super Saiyan to ever arrive on this planet. I'm back here with another video. We got a review for the Hustlers film, starring Jennifer Lopez.
Front hook, ankle hook, knee hook. From here, you can do the carousel. Just switch.
Constance Wu, Kiki Palmer.
These are my coworkers.
And some white chick.
Except you get the keys.
She was cute though. So, this is literally the gist of this movie. Now listen, this is a very complicated and complex plot. You ready? This movie is about young girls who become strippers because they want to make ends meet and they want to make money the faster way using their bodies and dancing for men who are obviously dumb enough to throw money at people who are dancing half naked. But this is the most complex part of this movie. This movie is a tutorial on how you drug men. This is a tutorial on how to drug men, cook some drugs, and yes, how to be a stripper.
I want to go straight. I want to go, oh yeah, you want to me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drug up and I rob them. That's what I used to do.
Oh shit. It's a whole tutorial on that. This movie teaches you everything. So, when I came out this movie, I found out how to cook drugs to knock out people. I found out how to finesse people. Easy, man. Shouts out to this movie. A great tutorial. And shouts out to our girl Cardi B. Shouts out to our girl Cardi B. The one who truly started this stuff, man. Cardi B, man. Drugging them dudes. Knocking them up. Jacking their money. Dang, bruh. Shouts out to Cardi B, man. That's some real gangster stuff.
Trash!
That's gangster, bruh. That's gangster. Just understand that's gangster, bruh. So, we got the head stripper, Ramona, played by Jennifer freaking Lopez. The girl who played Selena y Los Dinos. Shouts out to Selena. Jennifer Lopez. Shouts out to her. Man, Jennifer Lopez was a fire. Selena. Man. Jennifer Lopez was the most beautiful woman in this film. I swear to y'all, she was the most beautiful woman in this film. I kid you not. She looked the best. Kiki Palmer, get out of my face. You cute, but get out of my face. Lizzo, that BBW stripper, get out of my face. Cardi B, get out of my face. She over there talking like Courage the Cowardly Dog the whole film. I swear to y'all, the best parts of the movie was when Cardi B's best scenes in the movie was when she wasn't talking. Like, real talk. Bruh, she seriously sounded like Courage the Cowardly Dog. When she was talking so fast, I was like, dang, I almost didn't understand what you said for a second. Bruh, she sounded like Courage the Cowardly Dog, bro. That's tragic. But the best parts of the Cardi B's best scenes, and she barely had any scenes in this movie, was literally her just looking pretty. Shouts out, man. Even though her body plastic, Cardi B plastic body is banging. I ain't finna lie. That's some good plastic surgery. It's fake, but that's some good plastic surgery. Now, let's talk about Constance Wu, who played Destiny, the Asian character, our main girl, who is, if we look at it, I can't get into that because I'll be spoiling it. So y'all know how this is based on a true story? Based on a true story? Well, it kind of is based on a true story. But I can't spoil that. But what I'll say is this. We follow Destiny's perspective of this movie.
No, this is my husband.
The story is being told through her perspective of how she saw things. So remember, you're looking at this movie through one perspective. Destiny's perspective. Remember that going into the movie. I caught on to that, man. I'm a wizard at this stuff. I catch on to these things. Dang. Award me a freaking medal.
Hell yeah, nigga.
But I'll say this much. The strippers were on point. They were beautiful. Hey, man, I walked into this movie easy, too. They didn't even check my ID. What if I was 16? And they just say, all right, they didn't even check my ID. But it was all good, though. I ain't tripping. They was going to let me in regardless. So, let me get down to talking about the real about this movie. It wasn't that bad. Look, I watched movies like The Players Club. In my opinion, The Players Club is more interesting than this movie. But this movie had a lot more beautiful women than The Players Club. I'm just saying that much. Bruh, man. Some of them girls look exotic. They had some black ones. They had some BB. Lizzo looked like a giant baby, bruh. She looked like a giant chubby baby. I was like, them dudes really throwing cash at... Look, I get it. I like me some big girls. But there's some big girls that ain't that cute. I like me some big girls, bruh. There's some big girls that are cute. Some big girls that are cute, BBWs. But Lizzo wasn't cutting it for me. Nah. Look, I don't go to strip clubs, so I would never know, because I don't understand the ideology of people who go to strip clubs. Like, this is not shitting on the girls who dance there. This is kind of shitting on the men. We all know what the men really want to do to the women in that club. They all want to take their meats and inject themselves into these women. So I'm just saying this much. You wasting all this cash on literally getting blueballed. You're getting teased. They're dancing on you. You're getting teased. You're getting an erection. And you get teased. And they're just like, that's it. These men know they married and they're going to go watch other women dance. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I'm over here like, you might as well go all the way. You might as well hire you a freaking prostitute. At least you'll be able to get off. I mean, you might as well go all the way. I don't understand it, because we know what you want to be there for. You know you can't sleep with a stripper like that. You know you just can't walk in there like, hey, manager, if I paid them like $100, can I like have sex with them? The manager's gonna tell you, these women aren't prostitutes. So, manager, I have $1,500. But our girls aren't prostitutes. Manager, I have $5,000. I want me an Asian girl. I want me an anorexic girl. And I want me a BBW girl. All over me, drooling. But this is $5,000, sir. I can raise it to $6,000. That manager goes, $6,000. Go ahead, take them. They're prostitutes now. Now, stripping is legal. Prostitution, that's iffy. That has different rules in different states, so it's iffy. But I'm just like this. You might as well go to a freaking. You might as well go to a prostitute, an escort. Escort. They're the more official ones. The sex escorts, and just go spend the night with them. Get your nut off. Go back to your wife, acting like, oh man, I cheated on my wife, but she don't care. And you kiss your wife, and you just kiss her with the other girl you was slobbed up with, that you paid for it. And I'm not tripping about it, because I'm like, you know why you're at the strip club, right? You going there to get teased and blue balled. You're throwing $20 bills at these girls for dancing. Like, come on now. At least make it worthwhile. You know, I'm not saying it's right, but at least make it worth the while. Make it worth your time. If you finna, like, make it worth your time. What the freak? I'm gonna just throw $20. I love being teased. I'm getting hard. $20. But hey, that's men who go to strip clubs do you, but I don't understand the logic in going to strip clubs. I don't understand it. If it was me at a strip club, bro, I would have been throwing quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, cause I'm cheap.
Fuck out of here, boy. Get that weak shit out of here.
Sorry, I'm cheap. But alright, let's get back on the movie. I'm like, all this, I'm off track. Let me say this much about this movie. This movie is a perfect tutorial on how to drug and rob men. Now, gotta talk about the character Ramona. This was in the trailers. It's not spoilers, but she created a Robin Hood mentality. Now, Robin Hood, he was doing some legit stuff, stealing from the rich, the corrupt, who was actually stealing from the poor, and the poor was actually doing bad, like they was poor, and the rich, the political officials, was mooching off the poor, and the poor was working themselves to death, trying to make a living, while the rich was getting all their money that they're supposed to be making for doing all the hard work they need to make the kingdom stay afloat, right? So she created her own little Robin Hood person, her Robin Hood mentality. Well, they're stealing from other people, so we're gonna steal from them. Now, I'm not finna say and downplay no women. I'm just saying, you know, this is like another movie like, oh, bank robbers and stuff. Men who are bank robbers, alright? I ain't finna try to make it all about gender, but I can look at it the same way. But I can also look at a film about bank robbers and know, for example, there was that movie with T.I., Paul Walker, Idris Elba, Chris Brown, and some other black guy, and they was all robbers. They was all bank robbers. And they had some redeeming qualities in their life. Like, they had wives and stuff, and they was trying to make a living. But at the end of the day, y'all still some really bad, corrupt people. Like, y'all are stealing from banks. Y'all stealing bank... Look, I understand what people say. The white man steals everything. The white man owns the banks. The white man this. I get it. I understand. Everybody likes to put their own little spin on it. Oh, they're just taking money from the white man because the white man is trying to put everybody down. Freak the white man. That's the white man money they taking. Freak the white man. They can take their money if they want to. That's the white man money that they stole from other people. Them banks is owned by the white man. That's what a lot of people of color that look like me, Asian and Latin, would say. Now, but still, those men in that film were bad, crooked dudes. They were bad, crooked dudes. They were stealing other people's money. They were stealing people's money who just need to make a living, bro. They were stealing money from people who have their money saved up in the bank, and then they come up in there, give us all the money. I'm like, well, you're trying to clean this out. This is our money. Even though we own these people, but this isn't our money. They stealing from the bank, which is stealing from the people. Like, they're causing more harm than they already are, that they already think they're causing. But the bank robbers will make a mentality. Man, my life was hard. This is all I can do. This is all I can resort to. All I can resort to is robbing, killing, and stealing, because I gotta make a way for myself. Because I grew up poor. Man, people were saying racial slurs to me, man. It was hard. My life was tough. Now, people will create that mentality and try to justify things. For example, like the girls in this movie. Ramona was the head stripper leading the other strippers into doing this whole conning business, right? And then Destiny, Constance Wu's character, was more of the... Ramona and Destiny was literally... Ramona is the mentor. Destiny was the Padawan. Ramona was Yoda. Destiny was Luke Skywalker. But that's how the relationship was. That's how close they was. It was like they was almost like sisters. They didn't have that mother and daughter bond, but they had like a sisterly bond. That's what they had. Through all their time in conning, they developed a sisterly bond. Their daughters was like best friend. Their daughter was friends in this movie. And I'm looking at this movie, and you know, Yeah, I understand, hey, R. Kelly was molested as a kid, but that doesn't mean R. Kelly should grow up and start molesting other kids, right? So just because you had a hard life and, people did you wrong in your past does not mean you should go and do what the people who done some wrong to you do, and you do it, It's like, oh my gosh, my mom was a stripper. She was I'm just using for example. Oh my gosh, my mom was a stripper. She was a cocaine addict, and I was just around it so much, and I just kind of like fell into that life, man. It's hard to get out of it. Yeah, you make a choice. Just like how kids who live in urban communities have a choice, my G. But they get peer pressured and they scared because they punk, so they don't want to stand up to some people that want to say, hey man, you finna join this gang. You finna sling this dope for me. You finna make this money. There's a lot of people that want to step up and be strong, and let people know what's up. Like, you're not finna peer pressure me into doing this. Like, I don't feel bad for the women in this movie. Like, bruh, you look at the ending, they got off hella easy, my guy. I don't want to spoil it, but their sentences was BS, bruh. That's the same reason Cardi B isn't in jail. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This movie was very boring. That's why I say Players Club was a lot more intense and not interesting, but I didn't fall asleep. Like, you had Bernie Mac up in that thing, Jamie Foxx. Like, the characters that kept me up in this movie was literally Ramona's Jennifer Lopez. Like, for some reason, Ramona was like the Destiny. I mean, she cool. She was smart, I guess, but she wasn't interested enough to keep me like up. I think it's because Jennifer Lopez was probably the most beautiful woman in this movie, bro. She was literally the most shining. She was shining, bro. Jennifer Lopez had a different type of feeling and aura and just an array of beauty going into this movie, bro. To where that she was just totally set apart. She was literally like, how you have to look. And I'm trying not to demean any women, but sometimes you can look at something and know when something's fire, and you just look at everything else. You're like, you don't suck, but you're just like, you're okay. But this thing stands out compared to all of you. But that's not putting you down. But it just happens that this thing right here stands out, and that's Jennifer Lopez. 87%. Okay, cool. But this is Rotten Tomatoes. Let's not forget. This garbage, trash, doodle sauce idea of a movie, Shark freaking Nado. Who thought of this retarded idea? Sharks in a tornado. Who thought of this stupid stuff? This is trash. Who thought of this idea of a story? Garbage. With these weak animated effects that looks like 3 YouTubers had a wish. No, 3 friends that had a YouTube channel that had a wish that went to, hey man, we don't got that much money, but like, could you do this film for us, for a short film for our YouTube channel? Yeah, man, I'll try to make some good animation. It won't be movie quality, but it'll be something. It might look like Sci-Fi Movie Network. For real? Dang, homie, hey, that's cool. That's all we need. And then, boom, they've created this. These kids created this. Shark freaking Nado. And it's 78%. Trash, my G. Look at that. Total count 18%. 18 reviews. From people. And it got a 78%. But look at this. 33%, 5,897 users find this movie to be trash. But this review site thinks this movie deserves 78%. For real. So I don't trust them for anything. This is Rotten Tomatoes. This is a deeply feminist film, one where men are given less screen time than the cameling. Oh, what? This is a feminist film? This is the film that's going to represent feminists?
Unacceptable!
Girls drugging men? This is our feminist movie? An immediate entrant into the pantheon of female friendship movies. Yeah, I agree that it was a good female friendship movie. I totally agree with that. Hustlers, a pretty much perfect film, makes plain the hollowness of so many other iterations of girl power in studio projects. You can feel its heartbeat. Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck? Girl power? Wait a minute, Ink Koo Kang? That sounds familiar. That name Ink Koo Kang sounds familiar. Look. Girl power? I understand it if you're saying Captain Marvel's girl power. At least Captain Marvel's being a hero. I mean, look, she trash, but at least she's trying to be a hero. I understand if you're saying girl power for Wonder Woman. I totally understand if you're saying girl power for Princess Leia. You know, heroes. These women in this movie ain't nothing heroic or motivational about them, bruh. They are girls drugging men. Now, let's remember before y'all say anything. Going to strip clubs are legal. Now, I'll say the one thing. There was a scene in this movie where a girl gave a guy in a strip club a blowjob. Now I looked at the scene. She was not forced to do this. She got tricked, but she was not forced to do this. She didn't get paid what she was supposed to get paid, but she got paid something. But she chose to sit there and... But she didn't have to. This man didn't force himself on her based off how the scene was. I'm not finna say what, but I'll tell you what character... I'm not finna say what character it is, but I'm just saying. There's a scene in this movie where a stripper gets proposed a amount of money. She gets told... And she contemplates it, but she sees the green. She gets tempted by the green. And she does it. Girl power? Doesn't look like girl power. Girl power would have been a girl saying, I'm not finna degrade myself in front of you, the freak, for $300. You can get this blue ball freak. I ain't finna wrap my mouth around that. You finna take this dance. You finna throw your $20 bills at me, and I'm finna go home with your money. Cause you ain't finna get no play, sucker. Boom. That's how it should have went down, but it didn't go down like that. So girl power? No. Trash. If this is girl power, trash. That's like saying the Jackie Robinson movie has man power. Bruh. Man power. And Jackie Robinson? From those men, that ain't men power. Those some crooked criminals, bruh. Girl power. The freak. Hustlers doesn't dig as deep into the particulars of its maneuvering as it could, but it leaves the mark as a forceful piece of girl power where? Yet, while it's superficially entertaining, this true life tale of lap dancers who drugged their clients and maxed out their credit cards is like visiting a strip club, ultimately a bit depressing. A toothless crime drama that doesn't take advantage of its shady plot. Few films have ever humanized sex workers the way Hustlers does. By doing so, the story, which is inspired by real events, I mean, the whole idea of becoming a stripper is already human, bro. That's normal. People will go to links such as, hey, I'm finna dance half naked in front of men. Hey, even men do it. Hey, I'm gonna join a gang and go around killing people. You know, that's normal. That's normal human stuff. That's life. You know, some people fall to the dark side of the force. Some people fall to the light side of the force. It's life. I mean, the whole idea of it's already a human thing, so it's like it happens. Some people don't have strong wills and strong. They're not strong mind. They don't have strong wills to say this is not what I'm selling for. I'm finna chase after bigger. Facts. Okay, wait. Let's look at this. Gary Walkit. This movie is so-so. However, J-Lo, who's always been stuck in dumb rom-coms, are okay. All right. You're not finna disrespect my girl J-Lo, bruh. She was probably the only interesting character in this movie next to Constance Wu, and that's it. Keke Palmer, I mean, she was cute. White girl who was throwing up, she was cute. Cardi B, She sounded like Courage the Cowardly Dog, which, I mean, she looked cute. Lizzo was a BBW stripper, but I mean, she looked like a cute giant baby. I mean, that pudgy face, like a cute giant pudgy baby. Yeah, I mean, like, bruh, I have to be honest with you guys. This movie was, I was really trying to fight sleep. Like I say, Players Club, I don't know, I liked it a lot better. I think it's because it has some better actors up in there. And more actors that are, like, likable. Like, the main actor I recognized in here was J-Lo. And I love J-Lo, especially that body. But I love J-Lo. She did Selena. J-Lo, that's a special role that's in my heart, bro. Selena. Shouts out J-Lo. But, I mean, there's not much I can say, guys. It's a movie about strippers drugging men. But it dives into the thing of a character who deals with regret of what she did. And found out, yes, this was wrong. And yeah, it ended up being wrong. But I'm like, let's accept the harsh reality. You chose this life. You chose this life. You deal with it. No sympathy, bruh. Like that. Not really. Like, people saying this movie is girl power. Freak out here with that. This is feminine. This is what represents feminism. Trash. This is supposed to be a feminist movie. Trash. Feminists deserve better movies. This is trash. Alright, Jen, I'm about to go in this video. It's your boy Kid Out, the first Black Super Saiyan to ever on this planet. This is my Hustlers discussion. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I think that was the point of the video, was to offend people. But hey, I'm sorry if I offended anybody. If you felt offended, comment down below what offended you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. But if you like this discussion, I wouldn't say review, but discussion, hit your boy up. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up in the DMs on Twitter too, so we can talk. Doses.
Should have gone for the head.
What did it cost?